Welcome to our journey through adjectives that start with the letter A. Adjectives are words that describe or modify nouns, adding color and detail to our language. Today, we'll explore a variety of adjectives beginning with A, each with its own unique meaning and usage. Whether you're a student, a writer, or just someone who loves words, this video will help you expand your vocabulary and express yourself more precisely. Let's dive in and discover how these adjectives can bring your sentences to life, starting with some of the most common and interesting words. Word able is a versatile adjective that means having the power, skill, or means to do something. For example, you might say, she is able to solve complex problems quickly. This word is often used to describe someone's capability or competence in a particular area. It's a positive word that highlights potential and talent, making it a great addition to your vocabulary. Next time you want to compliment someone's skills, remember to use able to express their abilities. Active is an adjective that describes someone who is energetic, always moving, or involved in many activities. For instance, he leads an active lifestyle, participating in sports and outdoor adventures. This word can also refer to things that are currently in operation, like an active volcano. Using active in your sentences brings a sense of energy and movement, making your descriptions more vivid and lively. Adventurous is a wonderful adjective for someone who loves new experiences and is willing to take risks. For example, she has an adventurous spirit, always ready to travel to unknown places. This word conveys excitement, curiosity, and a willingness to explore. It's perfect for describing people who are not afraid to step out of their comfort zones and try something new. Affectionate is used to describe someone who shows feelings of love or fondness openly. For example, he is an affectionate father, always hugging his children. This adjective is warm and positive, often used to describe relationships between people or even pets. It adds a sense of kindness and emotional connection to your descriptions. Aggressive is an adjective that describes someone or something that is forceful, energetic, or sometimes hostile. For example, the aggressive marketing campaign caught everyone's attention. While it can have a negative meaning, such as being overly confrontational, it can also refer to being determined and proactive in achieving goals. Alert means being quick to notice and respond to things. For example, the guard was alert throughout the night. This adjective is often used to describe people who are attentive and ready to act. It's a great word for situations where awareness and readiness are important, such as in emergencies or when paying close attention. Ambitious describes someone who has a strong desire to achieve success or reach a high goal. For example, she is an ambitious student, always striving for top grades. This adjective is often used in a positive sense, highlighting someone's drive and determination to succeed. It's perfect for describing people who set high standards for themselves. Amusing is an adjective used to describe something that is entertaining or funny. For example, the comedian told an amusing story that made everyone laugh. This word adds a light-hearted and joyful tone to your descriptions, making it ideal for talking about jokes, stories, or people who bring happiness. Ancient is used to describe something very old, often from a long time ago. For example, the ancient ruins attracted many tourists. This adjective brings a sense of history and timelessness to your writing, making it useful when talking about old buildings, traditions, or artifacts. Angry is a common adjective that describes a strong feeling of displeasure or annoyance. For example, he was angry about the unfair decision. This word is useful for expressing emotions and is often used in everyday conversations to describe how someone feels in a particular situation. Anxious describes a feeling of worry or nervousness about something that may happen. For example, she felt anxious before the big exam. This adjective is often used to talk about emotions and mental states, especially when someone is concerned about the future. Artistic is an adjective that describes someone who has a natural talent or appreciation for art. For example, he has an artistic eye for design. This word is perfect for talking about creativity, imagination, and people who enjoy expressing themselves through art. Attractive is used to describe someone or something that is pleasing to look at or draws attention. For example, the garden was filled with attractive flowers. This adjective is often used for people, places, or things that are beautiful or appealing in some way. Authentic means genuine or real, not fake or copied. For example, the restaurant serves authentic Italian food. This adjective is useful when you want to emphasize the originality or truthfulness of something, whether it's an object, a person, or an experience. Awkward describes a situation or person that feels uncomfortable or clumsy. For example, there was an awkward silence after the joke. This adjective is often used for moments that are embarrassing or when someone doesn't know how to act. Amazing is a strong adjective used to describe something that causes great surprise or wonder. For example, the magician performed an amazing trick. This word adds excitement and enthusiasm to your descriptions, making it perfect for highlighting extraordinary things. Abundant means existing or available in large quantities. For example, the garden had an abundant supply of vegetables. This adjective is great for describing situations where there is more than enough of something, whether it's food, resources, or opportunities. Agile describes someone or something that is able to move quickly and easily. For example, the gymnast is agile and flexible. This adjective is often used for athletes, animals, or anyone who demonstrates quick movements and adaptability. Amiable is an adjective that describes someone who is friendly and pleasant. For example, he is an amiable neighbor who always greets everyone. This word is perfect for talking about people who are easy to get along with and create a positive atmosphere. The concept of aggressive can be understood in different contexts. In sports, it means playing with energy and determination. In business, it can refer to bold strategies. However, it can also mean being overly forceful or hostile in personal interactions. Understanding the context is key to using this adjective appropriately. Adaptable describes someone or something that can adjust easily to new conditions or changes. For example, she is adaptable and quickly learns new skills. This adjective is valuable in today's fast-changing world, where flexibility and openness to change are important traits. Accurate means correct, exact, or free from mistakes. For example, the report was accurate and detailed. This adjective is essential when you want to emphasize precision and reliability, especially in work or academic settings. In sports, being aggressive often means playing with intensity and a strong desire to win. For example, the team played an aggressive game and dominated the field. This use of the word is generally positive, highlighting determination and competitive spirit. Affordable is used to describe something that is reasonably priced or within one's financial means. For example, the store offers affordable clothing for everyone. This adjective is useful when talking about prices, products, or services that are not too expensive. Aggressive can also have a negative meaning, describing someone who is hostile or overly forceful. For example, his aggressive behavior made others uncomfortable. In this context, it's important to recognize when assertiveness crosses the line into aggression. Academic is an adjective related to education, schools, or scholarly activities. For example, she received an academic award for her research. This word is often used to describe achievements, interests, or environments connected to learning and study. In business, aggressive strategies often mean taking bold actions to achieve goals. For example, the company adopted an aggressive marketing strategy. This use of the word highlights determination and a willingness to take risks for success. Agonizing describes something that causes great physical or emotional pain. For example, waiting for the results was an agonizing experience. This adjective is powerful for expressing intense discomfort or suffering. Appreciative is used to describe someone who shows gratitude or thanks. For example, she was appreciative of the help she received. This adjective is positive and often used to express recognition of kindness or support from others. We've explored a wide range of adjectives starting with the letter A, each bringing its own flavor and meaning to our language. From describing abilities and emotions to highlighting beauty and originality, these adjectives help us communicate more effectively. Remember, using the right adjective can make your writing and speech more vivid and precise. Keep practicing and adding new words to your vocabulary, and you'll find expressing yourself becomes easier and more enjoyable. Thanks for joining this journey through the world of adjectives.